All right, guys, today we are going to talk about the mindset of a person who is willing to do whatever it takes to succeed and the mindset of a person who's not willing to do shit, okay? We're going to find out exactly how to recognize a person who is going to be successful and a person who's not going to be successful. And that's really important because you might be the person right now, okay, who is using words, phrases, emotional reactions to things you see or you hear that are damning you to mediocrity or even sub-mediocrity, subpar performance, okay? And, only by changing the way you talk to yourself and see yourself are you going to change the way that you produce effects in the physical realm, okay? I got the idea because somehow I was in YouTube and I somehow stumbled across a interview, Conan O'Brien, with Alexander Skarsgård, if I'm pronouncing his name right, the guy who played Tarzan a few years ago. Honestly, I never thought he was in excellent shape, but yeah, you could tell he put a lot of effort in. He was in pretty good shape, okay? Now, let's look at some of the questions that he was asked, some of the answers he gave, okay? And the reaction that Conan O'Brien had to the answers that he gave.
Yeah, you got in amazing shape. What was required for you to do that?
It was about 9 months of chicken breast and broccoli and training.
Training.
Weightlifting and, yeah, that kind of stuff.
So just training constantly, eating just chicken breast, broccoli, and that is it?
Yeah.
Are we talking a period of weeks? Are we talking, how long did this have to go on for?
9 months.
9 months? No, I would rather dig a ditch.
Right, and then
You'd rather dig a ditch than diet and exercise for 9 months. Well, guess what? Check this out. That is the precise reason why there are so many more unsuccessful fucking piece of shit losers digging ditches for $2 a day, fucking coming home with 50 cents in their pocket, drinking beer during their lunch hour, complaining 24 hours a day, 7 days a week about how it's not their fault that they're fucking losers, okay? That's why there are so very few people who are actually capable of achieving elite level status in any field, okay? That's just the fucking way it is. Yes, you'd rather dig a ditch. That's why you're more of a ditch digger than you are, an action star. It used to be that back in the day that you had like action stars and Hollywood stars. You'd have somebody who was already in shape, like Van Damme was in shape, became an action star. Stallone, was always in shape throughout his entire acting career. Schwarzenegger was a bodybuilding champion, became an action star. These days, you get a good dramatic actor. Hey, you can act pretty good. Great. You're going to have to go ahead and lose 30 pounds of fat for your next role. You're going to have to gain 10 pounds of muscle for your next role. You're going to have to get chiseled. You're going to have to get buff, whatever, okay? And either you do it or somebody else will, okay? And if you'd rather dig a ditch, then get the fuck out of Hollywood and dig a motherfucking ditch. Okay? And this is the same thing in every area of, the life. Like I said, before I used to be a real estate agent, there was one guy in my office that would complain about people calling him after 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. If you're gonna fucking give me a goddamn commission, you could call me at 4 or 5 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. First of all, I'm awake at 4:45 in the morning to get ready to go to the gym any goddamn way, so I don't really give a fuck. But even if I was asleep at 4:45 in the morning, you fucking call me, I will wake up and I will fucking get that goddamn contract done. Needless to say, the guy who had a problem with, getting a phone call at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon wasn't exactly the top producer in the office. Funny the way it works, okay? You have this cynical attitude towards work. You don't want to fucking do the work. You say, well, I'm not going to do that. You're also not going to get the results from the people who are like, hell yeah, I'll do that.
we wrapped the movie, and I fell off the wagon completely. And 5 months later, David Barron, our producer, called me and said, so we have this little scene we've added in the end of the movie that we want to shoot in 4 months. It's about a 5-second scene, so can you go back on that diet for that scene?
So what'd you do?
I went back on the diet and did another
4
months.
That's not the
for
answer.
that one scene.
No.
I know.
That's when you say CGI, MFer.
Yeah.
Now, this is an excellent example okay, of how your mindset will dictate your entire life. Now, honestly, I didn't even know who the hell Conan O'Brien was. I've heard the name Conan O'Brien. I know he does some bullshit talk show, okay? But I literally did not know him by seeing him in this video until I actually read, like, the description. Okay, that's Conan O'Brien. I have no idea who this anonymous fat ass is, okay? I'm assuming that people are going to laugh at me, but I don't waste my life watching TV and fucking bullshit like that, so I have no idea who this anonymous fat ass is. All I know is he's probably some, like, John Belushi, John Candy, fucking wannabe, hey, I'm the happy fat guy. I'm the funny fat guy in the movie, yay. And because he does not take himself seriously, okay, because he does not take himself seriously, nobody else takes him seriously either. Hey, go ahead and pull your shirt off and wiggle around your fat so we can all laugh at you. Oh, they're laughing with me. They're laughing. They're my friends. You know what? When you were a fat ass kid in school, the people laughing at you weren't your friends, and the people, now that you're a big movie star, people are laughing at you because you're a big fat ass. They're still not your goddamn friends. I'm sorry about that, okay? The fact of the matter is this. If you don't fucking take yourself seriously, nobody else is going to take yourself seriously. I'd have said CGI, motherfucker. Nobody asked, fat ass. Nobody fucking asked you to fucking go ahead and get ripped for a movie because they know you ain't gonna fucking do it. Because they know you're gonna say CGI, MF, and that's why all you can fucking be for the rest of your fucking acting career is comic motherfucking relief, okay? And I'm not being bitter and I'm being pissed off. I'm just saying this guy is damning himself by the way he thinks and acts to himself. By the way he talks to himself, he is telling himself that he is going to be a big disgusting fat ass. Because, hey, he's not a big fat ass, but the guy who played in that fucking Rocket Raccoon movie, okay, wasn't he a fat ass? And he became a fucking less fat ass. He got himself in some pretty good shape. And how did he do it? Well, I'm pretty sure he didn't say CGI MFers when fucking somebody told him to be in an action movie. He's like, fuck, okay, great. I'm going to find myself a trainer and a nutritionist and I'm going to get my ass in shape. And it sucked, and he did it anyway, and he got the results, and nobody's laughing at him anymore, are they? Because he spoke to himself first. Okay? He fucking decided he's going to do whatever the fuck it takes. He took himself seriously. He took himself seriously, and after he took himself seriously, other motherfuckers started taking him fucking seriously, and nobody's laughing at him anymore. But as long as this anonymous fat ass on Conan O'Brien's couch is fucking saying, I would have said CGI motherfuckers, he's going to be fucking comic relief, okay? And he's going to fucking die at a young age like John Candy's fat ass. And I love John Candy, fuck. I love his movies. Well, actually, I love The Great Outdoors, but still, I mean, I fucking loved fucking John Candy in that one movie, okay? The fact of the matter is he fucking died young, and he was laughed at for being fat his entire life. He was, professionally, his job was to be laughed at for being the funny fat guy, and he fucking died early. Boom, good job. All right, let's just look at this one last clip, okay? Just for the hell of it.
Another word for you, body double. You know, I would get a body double, slap a wig on him, shoot him from another angle, and you're in the corner eating Haagen-Dazs with a spoon. Yes. Do it again!
Listen, I think we all know people don't get paid to sit on their asses and eat fucking ho-hos, or all the goddamn internet haters fucking making comments about how everyone's on steroids who's in better shape than them. All those motherfuckers will be sitting on their fucking their sofas in their mama's basements eating ho-hos and cheesy poofs and goddamn getting paid millions of dollars. But fucking nobody's gonna pay you millions of dollars, okay? That's just the fucking way shit works. Somebody says, oh, well, I fucking sit here with fucking Haagen-Dazs and have a fucking body double do it. And the producers and the directors and the casting agents would be like, hey, I've got an idea. Sit in your mama's basement, eat your fucking Haagen-Dazs, and we're going to get somebody who's willing to fucking do whatever it takes to produce results, okay? Because in the real world, we get paid for results. We don't get paid for shit, but fucking results. And it all starts with how you talk to yourself and how seriously you take yourself. Take yourself seriously, and the world's going to take you seriously. Now, I know this is fucking joking a little bit. That's true. I know that, you know, Conan O'Brien is doing pretty well for himself, even though he's not in really good shape. Okay? I know he's got more money than me, for all the fucking haters who are going to say that. But there's more to life than fucking money. Okay? The fact of the matter is, he is not in shape was never in shape, will never be in shape unless he changes his fucking attitude. The fact is, he will never know what satisfaction it has, what kind of respect you can command by being in shape. And it's not mutually exclusive. Well, I can be famous or I could be in shape. I could be rich or I could be in shape. And I can have a good relationship or I could be in shape. Or I could be happy or I could be in shape. Motherfucker, you can fucking, everybody on the face of the fucking planet can be in fucking shape. You could be a successful in shape person or a failure who's in shape. Okay? You can have a great relationship and be in shape, or you could have a shit relationship or no relationship and be in shape. It has nothing to fucking do with the other, okay? So, like I said, there's a new level of respect that a person gets, okay, just because they're in shape. And guess what? Some of it is self-respect. The self-respect is the absolute top that you can possibly have. The respect that you know, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm not going to sit on my ass eating Haagen-Dazs watching somebody else do my work for me. Okay? Other people are laughing at what I'm doing. I'm fucking out there doing it. Okay? They're nervously laughing because they know they're not fucking willing to do that. And that's why I'm here and not somebody else is not here. I'm a big fan of Donald Trump. Okay? Like, just the fact that he fucking lost all of his money, built himself up again. People talk shit about him constantly. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not fazed by anybody's fucking attitude or fucking, criticism of him. I mean, I'm just a fan of so many things he's accomplished in his life. Everybody fucking hates him. He still became president of the United States. And it's not his politics. It's just the fact that he's just fucking killer. But the fact is he's not in good shape. Okay? He's got a gorgeous wife. He's still not in fucking good shape. Then you get somebody like Grant Cardone, who is a multi-millionaire. I was listening to one of his videos while I was doing some work this morning, and he was talking about how he's 5'8" and 170 pounds. Like, he's not, huge, but he's very lean. He is, has enough muscle to not be skinny. And he has no fat. Like, he's really actually in good shape. And you can tell that when he's wearing a suit. You can tell that when he's wearing a t-shirt, okay? So if I were to look at Donald Trump, I'd have a lot of respect for getting over bankruptcies, getting over everyone's negative opinions, fighting through this, fighting through that. I'd have a lot of respect. I'd also have a lot of respect for fucking Grant Cardone and everything that he's accomplished. But there's a new level of respect just because Grant Cardone is fucking in shape, okay? And Grant Cardone himself knows that, and Grant Cardone himself has another level of self-respect because he's in shape. Trump, as much as I love the guy, would probably be like, well, hey, I got a hot wife, fucking billions of dollars, and I'm the president of the United States, and I have all these buildings, and like, hey, who cares if I'm fat? Whereas Cardone is like, listen, he's got a beautiful wife, he's got millions and millions of dollars, and he's, a very famous, very successful social media person, businessman, running 10,000 people, conferences and stuff like that. And he's in shape too. So like I said, it's like, I don't care how successful Conan O'Brien is. He should still have the fucking self-respect to say, I'm willing to do whatever it takes, I'm willing to fucking be disciplined. It's a fucking excuse if he doesn't get in shape, and just fucking go ahead and do it for himself. Okay? Because there's a big difference between Conan O'Brien sitting out here saying, yeah, I wake up at fucking 3 in the morning and fucking go to the gym before I go to work too. And looking the guy dead in the eyes and being like, yeah, I understand how fucking much work it takes because I put in the same amount of work. I know what it's like to diet like that because I, Conan O'Brien, also diet like that. Okay? But because he doesn't, he can't even take himself seriously. So he has to be like, oh, I'd say no. I need ice cream. I'm going to nervously laugh because I don't possess the self-discipline to do what you do. So like I said, no matter what you have, okay, you could be the most in-shape person in the world, but if you don't have money, you're not at your full potential and your life's going to suck, okay? And it goes the same way. If you have money, but you're not in shape, you still don't have the self-respect. A broke person can walk into the room, be in an awesome shape, and all eyes would be on that motherfucker because he's in shape, okay? Yeah, you're rich. Yeah, people might kiss your ass. Yeah, gold diggers might go after you. But even they'll be looking out of the corner of their eye at the guy who's really in shape because they know he has the fucking discipline to do whatever it takes. And they know that you fucking eat whatever you want, how much you want, whenever you want. You never work out unless you feel like it, which means never.